It includes difference in values, belief, customs, languages, and the working style also. Man was replaced with machine. That era is called the Industrial Revolution. Everybody, when they are together, only then the organization can be successfully run. Gender equality should be there. Equal opportunity should be given and then tested. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I'm Vidhyaashram from the Department of Commerce and Management in Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. Welcome to all the students. Now here, the first unit which we're going to discuss, and this unit name is very simple, that is the introduction. So whenever we go with the first unit of Human Resource Management 2, which is all about cultural diversity at workplace, we're going to start with the introduction part. Now what exactly the introduction is? Now we have learned something in Human Resource Management 1, that is all about the training development. We went with human resource planning, we went with human resource development. Now what really happened inside the organization? How people are actually working, what is the behavior what they carry, what are the cultural diversity which we can meet. That's what we're going to discuss in the 6th semester of BCom. Now in the first one, if you understand the proper introduction for any unit which can be given by anybody, and that would be Abhilash sir. So here when we go with the introduction, the cultural diversity, what exactly cultural diversity is. Now cultural diversity refers to the existence of a variety of culture. See, India is being called as a country where there are a lot of uniqueness. And one of the uniqueness is its diversity. And when we talk about diversity, the cultural diversity becomes very important, and we need to understand what exactly cultural diversity is all about in organization. So here we have a lot of ethnic group, isn't it? So first keyword is what? Variety of cultural. And the next is ethnic group within the society or the organization. So cultural diversity, what they refer? They refers to the existence of variety of culture. Now it celebrates the difference that arise from diverse cultural background, traditions, languages, belief and practice. See, if you understand an example which I'll be giving it to you, very simple. You are the owner of an organization. You're the founder of that organization. Now you will start recruiting people. Now recruitment is done. Do you think only your community, your caste, your creed people gonna come and join? No. There will be a lot of other people who gonna come and join your organization. Now how is that possible for you to actually tell them what exactly they are supposed to work without discriminating according to their gender, their creed, their caste, their community, their language, their religion? It's very, very difficult. But if you understand cultural diversity, you'll be able to know more about them, and then what happens is you will never hit the sentiments of any of your employees. That's why cultural diversity is very, very important. So here cultural diversity is not only about the visible traits such as race and ethnicity, but also encompasses difference in values, communication style, lifestyle and social practices that individuals and communities bring to a given environment. So that's very important. So I'm just talking about the qualitative as well as quantitative. If you go with it, it's a very simple definitions, meanings, introduction which I have brought to you people. The reason is, if you understand cultural diversity, it is not only what you people see, it is also what you feel. It's not just about the visible traits, it's about things which is more than that. Say example I'll tell you. The way Russians speak English and the way British speak English, there is a difference. The way Keralites speak and the way other South Indians they speak, right? Or the people from Punjab, the way they speak, or the people who are in Tamil Nadu and the way they speak, or people in Karnataka how they speak, the people who are in Mizoram how they speak, a lot of difference, right? So that's what we are supposed to understand when it is referred as cultural diversity. It is not just what we see, what we also feel and what exactly it is. So that's cultural diversity. So it can be a 2 marks question, that is define cultural diversity or what is cultural diversity. Next is history about the diversity. Now how it started. Now the first one we go with it is, that is prehistoric and ancient societies, how it was started. The age of exploration and colonialism, right? So how people started to know that there are so many other places where people are settled. Industrial revolution and urbanization. Now, what is the meaning of industrialization? If anybody asks you, because you are a management student or a commerce student, you should always say, man was replaced with machine. That era is called the industrial revolution for production, that is maximize production. You will not minimize it, you will like maximize the production. How will you maximize? All the humans were replaced with what? The machines, and machines started to work day and night for maximum production. The reason for that is the total cost will come down when you produce more, right? So that is what the industrial revolution is. And urbanization, people from the villages started to come to the cities. Now what happens here also? See, there is a diversity, isn't it? The way rural people used to live their life and people who are in the urbanization, they used to live their life, there is a lot of difference. But now people from rural, they are coming to cities. What will happen to them when they are entering the MNC companies? So that is also cultural diversity which you are supposed to understand. Next is globalization and world wars. Now please understand, a lot of things happen. I'll tell you in depth what really happened and how cultural diversity went to the next level. And now it is the diversity in the modern world, that is the 21st century. So from here ancient to the 21st, we're gonna come and we'll know that what all are the differences. So let's go with this, that is defining cultural diversity. What exactly is cultural diversity? The first one here, cultural diversity refers to the presence of variety of different cultural groups within a workplace. In India, this could mean people coming from different states, region, religion, and even linguistic background. In India, how many states are there? You need to comment. How many union territories are there? You need to comment. How many official languages are there? You need to comment. And how many languages we speak in India, which are official plus non-official, and which has lipi and which doesn't have lipi. Everything, if you know, you need to comment in the comment box. Now then you will understand how many people are working in how many different companies, firm, factory, or say a small businesses, entrepreneurship, whoever are doing it for them, how many people are actually working, which all linguistic people are there. You will understand each and everything very detailed, because in India, though Infosys is Indian company, a lot of foreigners are also who are working. In India, there are so many foreign national companies where Indians are working, but their headquarters are in some other countries. So then you will understand the beauty of cultural diversity. In the global context, it also refers to people of different nationalities and ethnic groups working together. Cultural diversity goes beyond just appearance like skin color or dress. That is, you don't just differentiate between the skin color. It is more than that. It includes difference in values, belief, customs, languages, and the working style also. That's why it's not just about the color what they have. It is also about the values they carry, the belief they believe in, the way they work also is a part of cultural diversity. For example, a person from Kerala might have different work practices and social behavior than someone from Punjab due to the difference in religion, customs, and the languages. That's why cultural diversity. I've just given you a very simple example that you can understand. Dimensions. Now, this can be a 10 marks question. First is it depends on the language. Say I've given you more than 22 official, it is just 22 official languages. Religion, if you go with it, we have Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Sikhism, Buddhism, and there are so many other religion practices. If you go with it, the cultural customs and social norms followed by people in different region, that is the North India versus South India, can have a significant impact on workplace behaviors. We have seen many examples like that, right? So these are the dimensions. Next is diversity versus inclusion versus equity. So diversity means what? It's about the representation of various groups in the workplace. Inclusion, about creating an environment where all employees feel valued and their contributions are welcome no matter their backgrounds. So that is inclusion. You should always have this inclusion in your working place, because you can't say that, okay, you should not give me suggestions, you can only give me suggestions. No, it's like you accept everyone, because everybody, when they are together, only then the organization can be successfully run, right? Or else it is impossible actually. Equity. Now equity, please understand this: ensuring fair treatment, opportunities and advancement for all, considering the challenges faced by different individuals due to their background. Here I'm not just saying equity means it is the male or the female. I'm telling everybody should be treated equally and they should get what? Opportunity as well. Cultural development, that is the cultural diversity in the workplace. India is one of the most culturally diverse countries in this entire world. This diversity presents both challenge and opportunities when it comes to building effective workplace, because we have 1.4 billion population. How much? 1.4 billion. It's like huge, isn't it? So benefits of cultural diversity. So as I said, there is a boon, there is a bane, right? So what is the benefit here? 10 marks question if you go with it, right? I've given here different people. The only reason is it's all about the cultural diversity what we have. So first is innovation and creativity. Now the more people are there, brainstorming will happen. Definitely innovation and creativity will be there. That's a benefit. Say example, I'll just tell you. There was a company called as Maruti Udyog. Now Maruti Udyog is an Indian company. Now what happened? They wanted to know the technical know-how. That is how to get a company started where it is all about manufacturing vehicles, that is four-wheelers. They did not know anything about it. So they actually went with a joint venture with a company called Suzuki. Now Maruti Udyog asked Japanese company Suzuki saying that you can come to India and we'll have a partnership, we'll start a company. And that joint venture lead to a company called as Maruti Suzuki. Now, don't you feel there is a cultural diversity which is meeting here? Indians and the Japanese. And Maruti Udyog started this venture in a place called Haryana. Now the way Haryana people are there and people from say Karnataka, there is a lot of difference. And Maruti Suzuki outlets and the showrooms are also in Karnataka. Just imagine that. Maruti Suzuki, not just the India and the Japanese thing, there are so many people working here. They are from Bangladesh, They might be from Nepal, they might be from Sri Lanka, there are people who are from US, there are people from China, there are people from so many different countries. So don't you feel that there is a cultural diversity? And now because of that, their technical know-how, their knowledge will be imparted here. So that's how the innovation creativity will happen to the next level. Improved decision making. The best course of actions will be taken because they're going to evaluate each and every actions what they were supposed to take, and the best decision can be given here. Next is better customer. See, please understand here, better customer understanding, it's a bullseye, right? It's a bullseye. The reason here is, say I'm working in, say, Karnataka Maruti Suzuki company. There is a friend of mine who's working from Tamil Nadu or from Kerala, from Andhra Pradesh. Now they know their local people, what they really want, right? How are the roads of Karnataka? How are the roads of Tamil Nadu? How are the needs of Andhra Pradesh people? What exactly is the mindset of person who is in Delhi who is using Maruti Suzuki, or a person who is in, say, the Seven Sisters, say they are in Manipur or Mizoram or Meghalaya? How exactly it is? That's why if you see Maruti Suzuki, they have segments which caters every customer. The reason is better customer understanding. So there is a Jeep called as, or you can say that 4x4 drive called as Gypsy or Jimmy. Now why they will be using it? It is not more sales in Karnataka, but it has more sales where hill stations. The reason is it's all about the customer understanding, and they manufacture. So that's a thing. It is very, very important. Next is diversity management. How will you manage this diversity? That is where the HR plays a very important role. That is where the PR, public relation officer, he or she plays an important role. So diversity management refers to the strategic effort organizations undertake to create and sustain a workplace or the workforce that is diverse in terms of gender, race, ethnicity, nationality, age, disability, sexual orientation, social economic background, and other characteristics. So there they're gonna manage it. And definition according to Dr. Abhilash Chandra, diversity management is the practice of creating a workplace or environment that values and supports individuals from different backgrounds such as race, gender, culture, and age. It is a systematic approach to recognize, understand, and manage diversity in the workplace. Systematic approach we should always have. That is where the diversity management plays a very important role. So what are the advantages of this? First, as I said, the benefit and the advantages both are the same. Increased innovation and creativity, improvised decision making, broader talent pool, enhanced customer, see please understand here, enhanced customer insight and market reach, better problem solving capabilities because they'll know what exactly people need, increased employee engagement and satisfaction, improved financial performances. So all these things will definitely be the advantages of diversity management. Enhanced company reputation. Now why reputation will be more? The only reason reputation is more is each one of them gonna see that from how it started to how it is going through managing diversity, they'll understand, and that is the reason the goodwill will also be more here. Say Infosys, if you go with it, started by Narayan Murthy and his friends. He was also a co-founder. But now where exactly Infosys is? They started initially from 10,000 rupees and now they have more than 10,000 crores. Just imagine. It has never happened only by one person or few people. It happened because of a cultural diversity, right? So that's why cultural diversity is very, very important. Promotes equal opportunity and social responsibility. We have something called CSR, corporate social responsibility, which is say 2% mandatory. But I'll tell you, the more you go with diversity, that is the diversity management, you will only think something about the social responsibility. That's why many organizations and companies, they have done something like this, which you have seen while you are traveling, right? Say example, this park is taken care by, this circle is taken care by, this entire footpath is taken care by. Now the reason is what? Social responsibility will be there. Say in Mysore, if you go, say from Kalamandir till if you go with, say, our college, the footpaths, if you go with it, the colors, the way it has been maintained, the way the hygiene is taken care, it is all phenomenal, and people are taking initiatives. And here when the dividers are there, if you go with it, there is a name which you always see, that is the Raghulal Medicals. Now why Raghulal? In the sense, he has taken care about it and he is planting so many trees, so many plants. The reason there is social responsibility. So that will be more. The next is stronger employee retention. People will be working there because they feel that security is there. So companies that encourage an inclusive and diverse work environment often see lower turnover rates because employees are more likely to stay in an organization where they feel valued, respected. Employees are less likely to leave if they feel their identity and background are appreciated and supported. Example, Microsoft commitment to diversity and inclusion, especially for women, LGBTQ plus, employees and people with disabilities, has contributed to high employee retention rates and a positive organizational culture. So here, please understand, if there are organizations which support few communities, definitely there are people who are gonna love that, and they feel that if they are working for us, why should not we work for them? So that loyalty you can actually get through cultural diversity and diversity management. Identifying characteristics of diversity. Now this can be a 10 marks question. Diversity in the workplace encompasses a broad range of characteristics that makes individual unique. These characteristics can be visible or invisible. So what are the characteristics? Let's understand. The first one is, it's all about the gender. On the basis of the gender, ethnicity and race, age can be a factor, disability, sexual orientation, region and beliefs, cultural background, social economic status, education and skill level, personality and cognitive styles. Now here, why these characteristics make a big thing? Especially the first one, the gender. The male, female or the transgender, if you go with it. In the 21st century, if I talk about something which is being used and practiced in so many organizations, there are people who can say that no, it will not happen in our organization, but the mentality remains the same. There are so many people who are male chauvinism, right? They have that male chauvinism, and people, we consider them as the male chauvinist society, which always feel that women are inferior, right? And there is always something called the male dominant. Now, I'm talking about the 21st century. There are places where female are dominant. There are places where male are dominant. But here, the domination should not be a male or a female. The domination should be what? Who is right and who is wrong, right? If a female is wrong, she is wrong. If a male is wrong, he is wrong. But to cover up, we shouldn't do it. So that's why gender equality should be there. Equal opportunity should be given and then tested. It's not like, okay, physically you are weak or mentally you are strong. No, it is not like that. It should be like, give them equal opportunity. Then you see who's better. And whoever is better, let them train the person who's not better. It's done. But it will not be like that. It will be like whether I am the great or you are the great. So that should never happen. We should work together, and the coexistence should always benefit the organization as well as the individual. So anything related to this session, if you have any doubt, please do call us. We are always there to help you. Thank you so much. I'll see you when I see you. Thank you.